It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Thanks for being with us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Jacks up a three, and that's good. Harden for three. Doris, when you look at the numbers for both of these teams, you have to be impressed with their assist totals.
Oh my goodness, yes. No hero ball in this one. These are two groups that are focused on moving the ball and getting as many high percentage looks as they possibly can.
And here are the Clippers now. Following the bucket by Brooklyn. Knocks down the 18-footer. Harden's got 5 now.
We know this about James Harden. If you want to force him to that in-between game, he is more than happy and content to take mid-range jumpers.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The drive-by man. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
Versatile, relentless. James Harden's so tough to slow down.
Pass to Claxton. Outside for Porter. Back to Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter gets the bucket.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez for a minute. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Harden. He's got 13. Pass to Zubac. Here's Collins. Down low. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Offline with a 3. Nets trail by 5. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. .133 left to play in the first quarter. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And Brooklyn with possession here. Outside for Porter. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. Los Angeles leading by 3. Drives to the hoop. Whoa!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Here's Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Sanders. Back to Bogdanovich. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You like seeing Bogdanović get it done inside, an opportunistic score around the rim.
Takes one from 10 feet. To the middle. Here's Williams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And Williams drops them both.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Outside Harden. Back to Collins. Outside Bogdanović. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Bogdanović has got 5 now. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their super. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Williams' shot is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The 10th pick in 2021, Zaire Williams fits that mold everyone is looking for, Doris. The tall, rangy wing.
BA, I think you can obviously, the physical potential is there. As far as this guy's efficiency and decision-making, that's a work in progress, and the only way to get there is with repetition for Zaire.
And I applaud Bogdanović's effort level, working hard to make the most of a forced turnover.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. To the paint. Here's Wolf. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. It's going to go on Bogdanović. Brooklyn shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Here's Mann. Banked it in off the glass.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range, this is exactly what you want.
Oh, swiped away. Here they come with numbers in transition. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. He nails it, and we're tied. Mann's got 4 points this quarter.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, BA. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. BA?
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Pass to Porter. Outside man. 4 on the clock. Porter's shot is off. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. The rebound by the Nets. Pass to Clowney. On the wing, Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Now Claxton. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to man. Here's Dimon. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Zubac. 1:04 left in the first half of this game. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Nets with a lead. And here's Man. And here's Porter outside. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
The guard-like skills in a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
Now Harden sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. The drive by Man. Outside Porter. From behind the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Here's Harden. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Nets out in front. They're up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Outside Porter. Inside. Pass to Dimon. Here's Clowney. The 3-ball. Pure from 3-point range. Clowney's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Leonard outside. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Nets leading by 8. And the Nets looking to improve, in particular, offensively, Doris.
I mean, there's no doubt. There is not a category within which they didn't struggle on the offensive end. Missed shots, turnovers, you name it. On the other side, they do force quite a few turnovers themselves. Their games can have a very chaotic feel.
Back to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. John Collins with the emphatic finish.
Screen by Claxton. To the inside. Zubac with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Leonard. Money from the wing. Leonard's got his second basket.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Down low. It's stolen by Dunn. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
Doris, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
B.A., when you consider the type of injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible.
Step back and fire. And the finish inside by Harden. Harden's got 21 points in the game.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Sinks the tray.
Well, a big man with considerable range, folks. John Collins has to be respected beyond the arc.
Pass to Porter. Outside man. Right wing. Now here's Claxton. Give him 8. The drive by man. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Now checking in for Brooklyn, number 1.
Clippers trail by 4. Pass to Harden. .149 left in the third quarter. Rebounded by the Nets. They've led by as many as 11. Right side, Williams. And stolen by Leonard. Three-pointer. Dunn's shot is good. Dunn's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, just nice to see the time spent in the gym by Chris Dunn coming to fruition on that jumper.
Pass to Clowney. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Nets lead by 3. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Clippers last season, inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers, Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Brian, back to you.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. That free throw, no good. And the Clippers making a change here. And he sinks the second. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
And Doris, when you have a veteran roster with some of the injury history of these Clippers, load management becomes a big consideration.
And B.A., how impressive is the resiliency of this team in the face of all that injury history they have? Credit the front office for the depth they have developed and the coaching staff for their incredible adaptability. It is nothing short of remarkable.
And the foul called on Nick Batum. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Clippers making a switch here. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Martin outside. To the paint. Here's Wilson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Oh, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Christie. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Brooklyn out in front. They're up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back.
All right, fans.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Here's Harden. Pass to Sanders. Back to Harden. Rebounded by Toure. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Wolf. Covered by Lopez. And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's Toure. And he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 6.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Here's Miller. Porter pulls it in.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Pass to Toure. Here he goes. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Brook Lopez. So both teams changing it up here. And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
And the Nets making a change here to the middle. Outside for Porter. Here's Mann. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Here's Harden. Sinks the 15-footer. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Now Claxton. He launches. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Nets leading by 7. Outside man. Now Claxton. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Harden. 19-footer is good. Claxton down low. Porter outside. Here's Claxton. Lopez with the steal. For 3. Oh, no good.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Porter looks it over. There's 5 to shoot. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
And the Clippers making a change here. Clippers trail by 7. Harden outside. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Here's Clowney. Porter outside. Beyond the arc. Zubac pulls it down.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Harden. Oh, off target from downtown. Porter with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Zubac pulls it down. On offense, here are the Clippers. It's Collins penetrating.
With confidence, step up in a big moment. We see you, John Collins.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They could go for the foul here, but the safer bet may be to hunker down on defense and try for a turnover. Because even if the shot clock runs out, they'll still have some time to work with.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He absolutely held nothing back. He said, quote, "We know who we are. Let's be that. The plan is to play their game and let the chips fall where they may." Guys?
And Allie, thanks. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Can't get it to go.